Join me as I take on the challenge of applying 10 life-changing lessons in just 1 week to see if they really can transform my life. Today, I want to talk about the concept of life-changing lessons and how these powerful insights can lead to significant personal growth. It's amazing how sometimes all it takes is one aha moment or a new perspective to completely shift the trajectory of our lives. So many of us want to make changes, but we get stuck. We're held back by fear, self-doubt, or a lack of direction. We might feel like we're not good enough, or that we don't have the right skills or resources to make our dreams a reality. We might be afraid of failure, or of what others will think of us if we try something new. We might be stuck in our comfort zones, even if they're not serving us. We might be surrounded by negative people or negative self-talk that's holding us back from reaching our full potential. We might be struggling with anxiety, depression, or other mental health issues that make it hard for us to take action. Or we might just be feeling lost, like we're wandering through life without a clear sense of purpose. Whatever the reason, it's time to acknowledge that we're the ones holding ourselves back. It's time to take responsibility for our own lives and to start making changes that will lead us towards a more fulfilling existence. Let's dive into each of these 10 life-changing lessons. The first lesson is that our thoughts shape our reality. When we change our thoughts, we change our lives. This lesson is all about recognizing the power of our minds and learning to harness that power to create the life we want. For example, instead of focusing on lack, we can focus on abundance. Instead of dwelling on negative thoughts, we can practice gratitude and positivity. The second lesson is that small changes can add up over time. It's not about making huge, drastic changes all at once. It's about making one small change today and another one tomorrow and another one the next day. It's about creating momentum and letting that momentum carry us towards our goals. The third lesson is that we are not our past. Just because we've made mistakes or experienced trauma or struggled with certain issues doesn't mean we're defined by those things. We have the power to choose who we want to be and to create a new narrative for our lives. The fourth lesson is that self-care is not selfish. Taking care of ourselves is essential to living a happy, healthy, and fulfilling life. The fifth lesson is that our relationships can either lift us up or hold us back. It's time to surround ourselves with people who support and encourage us, and to distance ourselves from those who bring us down. The sixth lesson is that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of it. Every failure is an opportunity to learn and grow and to come back stronger and wiser. The seventh lesson is that our words have power. The things we say to ourselves and the things we say to others can either uplift or destroy. It's time to become more mindful of our language and to use our words to inspire and empower. The eighth lesson is that our time is limited and it's up to us to use it wisely. We can spend our time on things that drain our energy, or we can focus on things that bring us joy and fulfillment. The ninth lesson is that we are capable of more than we think. We all have hidden strengths and talents just waiting to be discovered. And the 10th lesson is that growth is a lifelong process. There's no endpoint to personal growth. There's always room to learn, to improve, and to evolve. Of all these lessons, I think the most impactful one is the power of our thoughts. When we learn to control our thoughts, we can control our emotions, our actions, and our lives. This lesson has the potential to be a catalyst for change because it shows us that we have the power to create the life we want, no matter what our circumstances. So what can you do with these 10 life-changing lessons? Start applying them to your life one by one. Take small steps every day to create positive change. Remember that small changes can add up over time, and that growth is a lifelong process. And most importantly, remember that you have the power to transform your life no matter what. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something valuable today. If you've had a transformative experience in your life, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about personal growth, be sure to check out my next video on how to create a morning routine that boosts your productivity and sets you up for success.